Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Today we are doing a celebrity makeup recreation tutorial on this Selena Gomez inspired look. This is by the makeup artist Hung Vango, so I will have him linked and listed in the description box so you guys can peep his amazing Instagram. He does such beautiful work. And yeah, I just thought this would be really fun. I want to get back into these celebrity makeup recreation tutorials. I have so much fun filming these. When I was filming this, I was having so much fun and I was like, why don't I do this more often? I want to turn it into a series for you guys. Also, if you watch until the end, I have a very exciting announcement. I took a DNA test and I wanted to share something really cool with you guys. So if you watch until the end, you'll see that. Otherwise, please make sure that you guys give this video a thumbs up if you want me to continue doing these and you want me to turn it into a series. Subscribe to my channel so that you guys can stay updated whenever I upload a new video, and come follow me on Instagram because you guys will always undoubtedly find me on Instagram when I'm not on my channel. That is where I'm always at. So yeah, now we can get into the tutorial, guys. I am actually so excited to film today's video because celebrity recreation tutorials used to be one of my favorite videos to film, and then I just kind of stopped for whatever reason, and then I said I wanted to get back into it, but I never did. So I really want to get back into celebrity recreation tutorials. I want to turn it into a series. I want your guys' feedback. What should we call this tutorial series? Luke said celebrity creations, Selena Gomez, or like whoever it is, but what else could we call it? We need to think of a name, because I want to start a series on my channel. I don't have a series, so I want to start a series. I'm going to start off by priming my eyes a little bit. So I am using Benefit's Air Patrol. This is running low, guys, but I really like this primer. It's just nice and light. I think I might have actually used this up. What? Wow, gone. Did not know that. So we need to use a new eyeshadow primer. Urban Decay eyeshadow primer. I'm gonna start off with MAC's Hyper Real Foundation. This one is in Bronze FX. Now, this isn't actually what I would consider a foundation. It's an illuminator on my finger. I'm gonna dot it on my skin everywhere because I want a really glowy illuminated look. For foundation, I'm going to be using the Almay Healthy Glow. I picked mine in the shade Medium. And this has two different chambers in it. One is like self-tan and then one is foundation. So you really want to make sure that you mix the product up entirely with your fingers, because otherwise, if you just apply it straight to the skin, it's gonna be really weird and splotchy. I really spend at least 30 seconds doing this just because I want to ensure that the product goes on the skin evenly. And then I just kind of press it into the skin and massage it in using my fingertips. It goes on like a moisturizer, and I think you'd be surprised at how much coverage you actually get from the product, because I thought it was gonna be more like a tinted moisturizer, but it's actually more to like medium coverage. So I think that this is a good one to use for this look because you want your skin to look natural, but you want some flawless coverage too. I'm just gonna take a little beauty blender and just kind of push the product into the skin a little bit more. This is clean, it's damp, but there's no product on it. I'm just smoothing out any of the lines that we made. I hate when my lips get white. Now we need to wipe it off and like rebalm. Now I'm going in with the YSL Touche Eclat number 2. This one's really light, but I'm using just a tiny bit to brighten my under eyes. This was a brand new one and I accidentally squirted out way too much. That explains the excess on the back of my hand. A little bit on the outer corner, just for some added brightness. Because, I don't know, Selena looks like she's slept for 100 years in that photo. Her under eyes are so beamingly bright. We are going to put a concealer on top so it doesn't look so bright, but it just gives you that extra boost. So to actually conceal the under eyes, I'm using Ginger in the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. So I'm just going to pop this right under the eyes, the outer corner, and I'm also concealing around the corner of my nose because I have a little bit of redness there. A little bit of redness on the tip of my nose too because I got a pimple there. Okay, you guys know I let this sit on my skin while I do my brows. Today we are using the Revlon Color Stay Brow Tint. This is so amazing. It's kind of like a liquid liner for your brows, but it's nice and sheer and you can really create hair-like strokes with it. I have been obsessing over this stuff. It just really makes your brows look like they're little teeny hairs that are actually there. Oh, did you guys see that? It just completely made that bald spot go away. And you guys can actually see the difference with that Touche Eclat underneath the concealer. It just makes the under eye look that much brighter because you get that milky veil from the Touche Eclat. So I'm a big fan. Blend out the concealer. So now you guys are all zoomed in for eyes. We're gonna start off with this shade right here called Sweet Tea. We're using the Lemonade Crease palette because it's got all these really nice peachy, pinky, lemony tones. And Sweet Tea is gonna go right in the crease of the eye just to add some subtle definition. And I'm just softly blending it in place. Okay, next we're gonna go in with Coral Punch, which is this one right here. Tapping back and forth between those two shades just so it's not too pink because it's more of like a soft pink. It's not overly pink. So we're just gonna like blend that all over the lid. And then she does have a little bit of an iridescent shimmery shade on the lid. So that is where we're gonna use Citrus, which is this one. Now I'm using a fluffy brush to apply this because I want it to be really soft. I don't want it to be like a straight up, you know, intense shimmer on the lid. It's just light and you're just sweeping the color across. You can always go back in and add some more. I'm also going to take just a little bit of this shade right here called Sunnies, which is kind of like a yellow undertoned bone matte shade, and that's going to go right on the brow. Okay, now we're going to go in with eyeliner pencils. These are the LA Girl Ultimate eyeliner pencils. I'm using the shade Deepest Brown and Lasting Brown. So I'm gonna start off with Lasting Brown because she has like two different intensities of brown in this photo. So I feel like we will be using them both. Lasting Brown, I'm gonna start using right about the middle of my eyelid. You guys can see that, like right where your pupil is. Kind of pull outward, and then we're gonna do like a soft wing. Then we are gonna go into the shade Old Fashioned. This is a Luxie 2217 brush, just so you guys know for reference, because I do think something like this is more important. And you're gonna like push the color into the pencil liner and just smudge it around to kind of create more of like a smoky edge so that it's not so perfect. So when you're going in and blending that, you wanna make sure that you really do kind of take your time and just softly smudge. Now we're gonna go in with that Deepest Brown eyeliner, and this is strictly gonna stay like really close to the lash line. You're pushing it into the lashes to keep the lashes looking full and thick, but you guys can see it's a lot darker and it's not like a true like chocolate brown like hers. So this one's just here for the illusion of fuller, thicker lashes. I'm also gonna be tight lining with it. And I feel like you guys can see side by side, this eye's lashes look a lot more full than this eye's lashes. So for the lower lash line, we're going back in with the lighter brown, which is Lasting Brown, and this is gonna go on the lower waterline. And then we're gonna smudge that Old Fashioned shade on the outer corner of the lower lash line as well. Then I'm just taking a pencil brush and I'm gonna be using this shadow Main Squeeze right here, which is like a light yellow. And I'm gonna pop this on the inner corner. Moving on to the rest of the face, this is the time that you guys would add in a powder. If you want a powder, you know me, I usually skip on powder. Today is one of those days. So I'm gonna move straight into bronzing. And trying to get my bronzer brush, sorry guys. For bronzer today, I'm gonna be using this one by Wet n Wild. It's in the shade Queensland, and it's like a really nice medium brown. I'm just gonna start like around the hairline, just lightly bronzing around there. I'm also pulling the bronzer into the center of the face because I want to warm up my skin. So I'm just kind of like applying it everywhere basically. Now for blush, she has a visibly pinky peachy blush, and I think this one is perfect. It's from Revlon. It's in the shade Ravishing Rose, but come on guys. This is so peachy, and it looks really peach on my skin too. It doesn't translate rosy at all, so I'm gonna be using this one. See, I definitely think this blush is more peachy than rosy. Selena is definitely very beautiful and glowy in this photo, and to keep it with the peach theme, I wanted to use a warmer, peachier highlight. This is Fire by Wet n Wild, and I'm just going to be applying it with a Laura Mercier finishing brush, kind of like stippling the brush in there. I always like check to see how much product is actually sitting on the bristles, and I'm going to do this on the high points of the cheeks and just all the high points of the face. But I really like this because it's a little bit more of a warm pinky undertone, but still looks light on the skin. So pretty. Can you guys see that highlight? It's gorgeous. I'm going to be using the Maybelline Lash Sensational Waterproof. This one's the different one though. This is the Lash Sensational Luscious. It's not the original. And I'm just gonna put this all over my lashes, top ones. I'm gonna do a couple layers of mascara because I really like how full and thick her lashes look, but I don't want to put falsies on because I don't think she's wearing falsies. I think she might have lash extensions. So here's the scoop. I really don't like this mascara on my lower lashes. I think it looks really bad on my lower lashes. So for my lower lashes, to keep them looking like long and doe-eyed like hers, I'm gonna use Revlon's Volumizing, which I also really love on my top lashes, but this isn't as dramatic. So this one is really dramatic and gives you, you know, the really intense lashes, but this one's like clean, flirty volume, and it doesn't get clumpy. It's just a really nice natural effect that's not too intense, so it's perfect for the lower lashes. You get length and volume. Now, did you see that mascara just roll away in the background? So I'm just gonna line my lips really quick. I always like having just a little bit of liner. I have found the perfect two colors that you guys can use to mix together to create your own custom shade of Peachy Nude. They're both from Revlon. It's the Revlon Luscious Matte Lipsticks, but the shades are So Lit and Dare to Be Nude. So it's like this deep peachy red and then a true nude, and you can actually make it more peachy or more nude depending on your liking. So I'll show you guys what I mean. So I like to start off with the nude one and just kind of like dab it into my lips, and you guys can already see this one's kind of warmer nude anyway, so you get a lot of warmth. It's not a cool toned nude, which is perfect for this look. And then right on top you just dab So Lit just lightly, and just take your time, like go back and forth, and then just put a little bit of clear gloss on top. This is the LA Girl Gloss Topper. It's just like a clear. Just put that on, and then there you guys go. You have your own custom peachy nude. You can just decide if you want to add more nude or more peach. And if you guys have been watching this whole tutorial, then you know that at the end of the video I wanted to tell you something very exciting. So I thought the perfect celebrity to recreate would be a Latina, because I actually took a DNA test. My brother and I took DNA tests and found out that I am literally 50% Irish. You guys know that, my last name's Cash. But I'm 40% Asian and 10% Latina, which is crazy. So I actually got 10% Spanish DNA. It shows your DNA on the map, and Spain was 10%, so I'm 10% Latina. I've kind of always known that I was part Latina, but I just wasn't sure how much, or if it was, you know, only like 2%. 10% is really cool, so I'm super proud of that, and I'm just like really excited. I thought that was so exciting to find out that I was 10% Spanish, so I thought I would share with you guys because I think it's exciting. I hope you liked this Selena Gomez makeup tutorial. If you have any questions regarding products or techniques, you can always hit me up in the comments down below. I will always do my best to get back to you guys, and products will be linked and listed in the description box, as well as my Snapchat, my Instagram, and my Twitter, so please be sure to come follow me on there. Instagram is where you will undoubtedly find me when I'm not on my channel though. Twitter, sometimes I'm like, oh, I've forgotten to check Twitter in a couple days. So I think that's everything I wanted to tell you guys in this video. Leave some comments down below just to talk to me, because I love talking to you guys, and I will see you in my next video. Send me more celebrity photo makeup stuff. What? Send me more celebrity makeup inspo. Love getting inspo from you guys. I want to start this into a series. What are we going to call this series, guys? Leave some comments down below. We have to work on this together. I need your help. So I'll see you in my next video. Bye, guys.